The mimic stopped 10 feet from the Sasquatch and cocked its head like it was curious, like it was studying prey. Then it spoke again in my voice, perfectly clear, "Move." The Sasquatch didn't flinch. It lowered into a crouch, ready to fight, and the mimic's smile widened like it enjoyed this part. Then it made a sound that didn't belong in nature, like a throat full of insects buzzing, and suddenly it rushed forward faster than anything that size should move. The Sasquatch met it head-on with a roar that shook loose needles from the branches, and they collided like a car crash, fur and pale limbs slamming into the rocks, dirt exploding, trees snapping. I covered my mouth so I wouldn't scream as the mimic clawed at the Sasquatch's face, trying to peel it back like a mask, and the Sasquatch slammed it down over and over into the ground, so hard the earth thudded under my knees. Then the mimic did something that made my blood run cold. It turned its head toward the crack, toward me, and in my own voice it whispered, "I can see you." The Sasquatch roared and grabbed it by the throat, lifting it off the ground like it weighed nothing, and for a split second the mimic's face shifted, its skin rippling like wet paper, trying to become something else, trying to become human, trying to become me. I saw my own face flash across it for a heartbeat, twisted and wrong, like a bad reflection. The Sasquatch snarled, then drove it backward toward the ravine wall where water seeped from black stone. There were symbols carved into the rock, old scratches, spirals, warnings, like generations of things had tried to keep this area sealed. The Sasquatch shoved the mimic against the carved wall and slammed both hands into its chest. The Sasquatch shoved the mimic into the rock, and the thing clung to the edges, shrieking in my voice now, begging, "Evan, please, Evan, help me," trying one last trick to make me move. But I stayed frozen, tears running down my face. I knew that voice was poison. The Sasquatch drove its full weight forward and forced the mimic into the darkness inch by inch until its claws scraped helplessly on stone. Then the Sasquatch slammed its fist into the creature's face, killing it.